The San Diego Sheriff's Department will bow to the federal government and hand over migrant arrest records. The order focuses on Mexican nationals believed to be in the country without authorization. Giving up that information would seem to go against state law. News 8's Teresa Sardina is live at the San Diego Sheriff's Department with what this means. Teresa.
Good evening, Carlo. Well, for years, ICE was able to access all jail records, and now they need a federal subpoena to get them. These immigration subpoenas are due next week, and we spoke to the San Diego County Sheriff about how the department is handling this case. It's 4 recent criminal cases in San Diego prompting ICE to serve federal subpoenas to the San Diego Sheriff's Department, only for the release of information and records, not for the transfer of in-custody suspects from the Sheriff's Department to the federal government.
ICE is saying that they're having to resort to these tactics simply because the state of California is not permitting them to access certain information from local sheriff's department.
Bill Gore, San Diego County Sheriff, tells News 8 after receiving the subpoenas, legal experts studied documents closely because of the potential conflict with a law that was passed in California. Senate Bill 54, called the California Values Act, makes California a sanctuary state by limiting how much local law enforcement can cooperate with federal authorities to enforce immigration law.
Federal administrative subpoenas are lawful, and if there was any conflict with state law, state statutes, they would take supremacy.
Gore says that these cases are serious, and the department is complying to provide records to ICE. 2 suspects were released to the street.
They didn't have underlying convictions for an offense that, according to state law, that we could cooperate with ICE on. The 2 that are still in our facilities, there are federal arrest warrants. They will not be released. That we should be able to cooperate with Immigration and Customs Enforcement to get these people removed from the country.
Gore's concern is it sends a message to local communities, especially undocumented communities, that deputy sheriffs and local police officers are enforcing immigration law.
We want them to feel like they can come forward, report crimes, be a witness to a crime. So what we do in our jails when somebody's been arrested and do in our jails and cooperating with ICE should be separated.
Sheriff Gore tells News 8 that all records have been submitted to ICE, and he also wants the state of California and federal law enforcement to work together to keep an eye on what is good public safety so the community doesn't lose. And if you'd like more information on this case, we'll have that at cbs8.com. Back to you.
Thanks, Teresa.